With the new school year quickly approaching for MCPS, some parents have concerns.
It's anxiety. I am stressed. I am scared. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. My son, he's 7 years old. He's going into third grade. But as we're seeing in the data and the stories across the nation, that the uprise in children hospitalizations is just frightening.
Then there's William Tyler Page Elementary School parent, Tawana Stokes.
MCPS released this statement regarding how they plan to handle some things in that last community message. How did that make you feel in a brief statement as a parent?
I didn't really see any changes or updates that were significant enough that made me feel comfortable or even more comfortable with sending her to school. We made the decision not to apply for the virtual academy back in June or July because things were different. And here we are now, about 2 weeks out from school, and things are changing in this community with the infection rates with COVID.
MCCPTA officials say various reasons fuel parents' concerns.
There's a lot of mixed feelings about it, a lot of fluid feelings about it. It's really fear and resistance, and that piece means that we don't know how many of the students that she'll be hanging out with at school or eating lunch with or sitting in a classroom with are or are not vaccinated. Are they wearing the masks properly? Are the masks enough with Delta variant? Will there be enough with the Gamma variant? So it's really very unsettling.
Some other parents also have mixed feelings, like Joanna Snyder.
So I'm a parent of a rising first grader, and my daughter went back in the spring in person for kindergarten. And I don't know, I'm in the middle with things.
Snyder says data reflecting the rise in COVID-19 cases, even amongst kids, makes her question how the school system will manage some things amid the pandemic.
I think what really struck me is this idea of when I learned that cafeteria style indoor lunch, where multiple class pods would be mixing in elementary schools, really made me nervous the more I'm learning about the Delta variant, which we're all learning. So this idea of their main indoor unmasked moment being with other classes that they haven't interacted with, to me is very concerning. One, for just exposure of students potentially to the virus, but also logistically, the protocol of quarantining is changing as we learn more about Delta.
Montgomery County Deputy Health Officer Dr. James Bridgers says discussions with MCPS are already in the works.
We responded to a question regarding not only what to do in the cafeteria, but the CDC guidelines as far as frequent hand washing, spacing, what to do with face covering and guidance and removing all of those things. We're going to crosswalk all of the guidance that we provided, that MSDE has provided, and make sure that everyone is on the same page so that we can minimize transmission and continue to keep folks in school.
I think what would be incredibly helpful, one, is to let us know, okay, what are the precautions that they're going to be taking? What is it going to look like in the classroom?
Meanwhile, MCPS released a community message describing their plans to ensure a safe return for all students and staff. Jordan Lindsay, reporting for MyMCM.
If you find our videos useful to you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.